Hello and welcome to the Northfields podcast. It's great to have you with us, and more importantly, it's been great to see the pupils back in school. I hope you all had a restful and enjoyable Easter break. There's always that slight bit of adjustment when everyone returns, but actually, the last couple of weeks has felt really settled. Classrooms have been purposeful and routines have clicked back into place quickly. And of course, the weather is starting to behave itself, which always helps. As ever, we've been celebrating our Reach champions, pupils who consistently demonstrate our school values of respect, expression, achievement, creativity, and hearts full of fun. We've also been sharing our People's Choice winners from before the Easter break, those pupils recognised by their peers. I'll pause here to share some pupil voices about what they've been up to since returning to school and what their favourite Reach value is. So, what have you been up to in Cygnus class recently?
We've been learning to count in 2, 5s and 10s.
All right. Okay. Should we do it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with 2. 2,
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
Excellent. All right. What was the next one? 5s?
Yeah.
All the way up to what number?
50.
50. Okay. Let's go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Excellent. And the last one was 10s?
Yeah.
All the way up to
100.
100. Okay. Let's go.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Excellent. All right. So let me just do a little quick test though. So of those, the 2s, the 5s and the 10s, where would I find 25?
5 times table.
In the 5s. Excellent. I won't find it in the 2s. Final thing I want to ask you one by one is what your favourite Reach value is.
Respect.
Oh, and yours?
Expression of a whole self.
Ah, marvellous. Excellent. So, what's been happening in Year 2 recently?
So in English, we've been learning about this book called The Song of the Seas. It's about this girl called Saoirse, and she goes into the ocean where seals barking. It happens in the morning and the night, and her brother gets annoyed because she's the favourite. So when she's blown out her candles, he just went like that for her face called Kate.
Are you doing any writing to do with that book then, Logan?
Yeah.
So what sort of writing are you doing?
We're doing writing about the book.
Retelling it or making it your own?
Making it our own.
Okay, so that's English. And what have you been learning in maths?
In maths, we've been learning about, there's a square.
Mm-hmm.
Then, if you do 4 parts,
Yep.
shading 1,
Mm-hmm.
it would be 1 shaded part, a line,
Yep.
4, and in total there's 4
Okay.
parts.
Right, I think I know what the topic is called. What's this topic called, Logan?
Fractions.
Right, it's fractions, isn't it? All right, is there anything else that's going on in Year 2 that's fun?
In PE, I think we're doing sports, for Sports Day.
Yes, of
That's
course.
coming up.
Sports Day is coming up. And so do you know what kind of activities you're
I
doing?
think we're going to be doing races
Yeah.
and some challenges where the last one we done where we throw the ball, then see where it done.
Yeah.
And then we might do some of the stuff that we done last year.
Gotcha.
You might be in groups of sisters, friends and that.
Well, thank you very much for your time. And I'm going to find out from other classes what they've been up to. In Phoenix class, you've been looking in RE at Buddhism. And so what story have you heard recently?
We're looking at the Monty Tin, and my favourite part about it is when the Monty Tin saves the other Monties from the soldiers trying to get their Mandos they found first.
Okay. Jamie, what do you reckon?
And my favourite bit is where the king eats the mango and love it, and the same bit as Lottie too.
Right. Okay. So that's what the story's about. Can you tell me anything more about the religion, Buddhism, What have you learnt about Buddhism? Or is this your first lesson?
This is not our first lesson.
That's our...
Last week and the week before we learned about it too.
All right. So can you tell me anything else that you remember?
So his hair is bumpy because he shaved his head, and when he sits down and crosses his legs, snails come on it. His head.
Yeah. Right.
It's really funny.
And he wears a funny thing. I can't remember its name. He has a towel on his shoulder and a red ribbon.
Oh yeah, it's like...
a ribbon around him.
So there's like... He wears like a plastic... No, he wears like a fabric thing over
A sash.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
And there's like a band around his waist.
Yep.
And that's all I know about.
That's great. That's great. Okay. Is there anything else that's going on in year 1 that you've enjoyed so recently?
Learning and
All right.
writing.
So what's in maths at the moment? Are you looking at something particular in maths?
We're counting in 10s, 5s and 2s.
Oh wow. Okay.
I think we're done with 2s because
We didn't
Mrs.
do-
Mashani said we're doing 5s now.
All right.
We've been doing it for a couple of days, but now we're doing it in 5s and 2s and 10s.
And finally, in English, have you been listening to a story about something to do with the sea? Tell me more.
Yeah, I think it's called, I can't remember its name.
What's it about?
It's about a girl goes into a sea with a white jacket on and she turns into a white seal or sea lion.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
so like her mum has a baby
Right.
and then she disappears. So her brother stares her. So she goes down. She comes out her bed. She goes downstairs and she discovers that she found like a tea and this jacket or something, and it's her mum's jacket. And so she takes it outside, and then she goes into the sea. Seals come up and then she dives down and then she turns into a white little seal.
Okay, thank you, Lottie.
A baby white seal.
Was there a thing, somebody told me about the fact that her brother spoiled her birthday cake. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
What happened there? Jamie.
When she was blowing her candles out, her brother pushed her head into it.
That's unkind.
Her brother is really rude to her. He scares her, but he's really rude to her.
And you know why she was scared and she went back in her bed?
No.
Because her brother scared her with not a real story, a
joke.
fake story.
Oh, okay.
Joke that I think her mum told him.
Right. Can I ask one last thing? Thank you. That's great. What's your favourite reach value?
Respect.
Okay.
Achieve your best.
All right. Thank you very much. This is our final term of the academic year, and it's always a busy one, but in a good way. There's a lot to look forward to. Our nursery pupils will be heading off on trips to standalone farm, which is always a highlight. There's something about that mix of fresh air, animals and independence that just works. We also have Sports Day coming up later this term. We warmly welcome parents and carers to attend the sessions that relates to their child. If the British weather does what it sometimes does, we'll simply rearrange and let you know. And just a few dates to keep in mind. We're closed on Monday the 4th of May for the spring bank holiday. And then after Sports Day, we move straight into half term, Monday the 25th to Friday the 29th of May. A quick word on attendance. Our current whole school attendance is sitting just below national, and we're keen to bring that back above 95%. Every day really does matter, not just for learning, but for friendships, routines and confidence. At the same time, we're absolutely clear. If a child is unwell, they should be at home. It's about getting the balance right. Thank you, as always, for your support with this. One final thought for families this week is around online safety. Many of us enjoy sharing moments from our children's lives online, and rightly so. But it's worth pausing to think about who can see that content and how it contributes to a child's digital footprint over time. Simple things like reviewing privacy settings or thinking about what we share can make a real difference. So, a strong start to the term, pupils settled, classrooms purposeful, and a calendar full of things to look forward to. Thank you, as always, for your continued support. We'll be back with another update in May. Until then, take care.